Yo, man, there's one thing that's different. You could feel it in the room. Math Hoffa just had one of these intense, legendary interviews. He said himself he don't usually get nervous, but for this one he did, and you can hear in his voice. These weren't just people who introduced him to hip hop. These were the ones who made him fall in love with the culture. It wasn't just a sit-down show, it was a moment. Now, the question came up, why did Gat leave My Expert Opinion? Math, he didn't dodge it. He said, I wish him the best. And you could tell that there was some emotion behind it. He said things that could happen, that it wasn't real, truthful conversations, and there were facts, right? And we've all seen it all. Friendship turn to silence when some people start being real. And he made it really clear, everybody's their own man. So sometimes you gotta come together out of the love, out of the business, when it's time to grow. And you gotta figure out your own situation. And yeah, he admitted it. He felt some type of way about Gat when he left. He didn't hide that, he said it straight. Quote, I definitely did, but at the same time he understood. He said that they're under the same, being under somebody's brand, it can make you feel like you need to step out on your own. So some people, they thrive in a team, and others, they gotta walk on their own path. And Math, he said it, that's what happened, because he wakes up every day feeling like the same drive to stand on his own feet, and I respect that. And then he broke it down, why it took him so long to come back. It wasn't just a business, but his hands were tied physically, mentally, business-wise. It's been a rough year for him, and you can tell that he's been through it, and he never seen himself that skinny before. I don't know if you guys remember Math Hoffa. He posted certain funny things when he was in the hospital just to keep everybody humorous, but he was going through a lot. I believe that was the second time at the hospital, right? But when it hits, it hits. Quote, and he said he prayed to God that he gives him the strength to deal with the battles that we don't talk about, and that's deep, because that's real life and not just the eternal talk. So when the host was joking about the internet making things worse, Math snapped it right back and said, quote, it's real life, bro, end quote. Whether it's online, on TV, in person, it's still real life with real consequences. And he said at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is waking up knowing that your family's good. Everything else, it doesn't matter. They laughed too about Dave Chappelle call. Math said he didn't even give a heads up about that. But that's Math, unpredictable, bold, authentic. And when they brought up the comments, he brushed it off. Quote, I don't care about what they say in the comments. They would even say it in person, end quote. That's the veteran's mind state. You've earned your respect. You don't need validation from strangers online. He even joked saying, quote, if you're not sitting next to him at Dave Chappelle's phone call, then that's what it is, end quote. It wasn't arrogant, it was confidence, a reminder that work speaks louder than opinions. And before they wrapped up, he tied everything back to battle rap, saying that the most common ground is all about connecting them and seeing them together and having love and something that you're doing. It's a cycle of inspiration, but at the end of the day, you could tell that it wasn't just about Gat leaving. It was about growth, maturity, and learn how to stand tall even when things, they fall. And you get back and you come back in a stronger capacity. So we do respect Math for doing that. Shout out to everybody out there. Let's get it, y'all.